jumping bikes off the little boat ramp, and then we got the brilliant idea, hey, let's swim across it. Well, I spent my whole life in the water, so I was out in front, leaving everybody in the dust. And I got about maybe 30 yards away from the bank, and my friend Abraham Cisneros, he starts yelling, Gator. I'm like, man, why are you going to mess with me like that? And I look, and there's a gator coming, and he's like on a plane, moving as fast as he could. And I told them to get back. When the gator is about right here for me, I take my left hand and I grab that skin up underneath him, trying to control him. And he just kept going, and I pulled his head up, and I wrapped my legs around him. Then he just went and dove. Well, I was trying to like hold on to him so he couldn't bite me, but he done a death roll and it knocked me off. So I took my foot and I kicked, trying to like gain speed to go to the bank. And when I was swimming, like throwing my arms back and forth, this one, he got it. And he done another death roll and broke all the bones, everything in it. Like I just felt it's gone. Well, he started pulling me down, and I knew it's either this bone or I've got to lose this arm or I'm going to die. So I took my feet and I put it on his mouth, and I tried to jerk my arm off, trying to break it free. And it finally broke free for what I thought, and I started swimming back, but I felt like a little tug, like a tendon or a muscle or something was still attached to my arm in the gator's mouth. Well, I was almost to the bank, and he took off underwater again, and he pulled me down. Well, I went, and I tried to jerk it again, and I finally got close enough to where I could put my foot and do one last snatch. And I swam to the bank, and my friends Gary, Matt, and Abraham, they're still in the water. I saw Gary jumping. I was like, get out of the water. Just get on the trucks, come around, and call 911. I started making my way up the bank, and my arm was bleeding really bad. So I started grabbing some spider webs and grabbing whatever I could. And I put the spider webs on my arm because it'll stop the bleeding. And whenever I got up the bank, it was still bleeding a little bad. So I took my arm and put it between my legs and squeezed to stop the bleeding. And I had the bleeding stop before the cops even got there. My biggest fear was losing my arm. And whenever I was going down and I felt my arm was already broke and so bad, I was like, all right, this arm's got to go.
That's a big sacrifice.
Yes, ma'am. But I'm glad it went after me, chose me instead of one of my friends, because I don't think they would have done the same thing and got out of it.
When you look down at your arm right now, what are you thinking?
I don't know. Glad it was my arm instead of my buddy.